This is a septic job that we're doing on Silverbell Road here in Tucson, Arizona. And the customer cut that tree down to about, I told him to cut it down and leave the stumps at about 4 foot tall so I could manipulate it when I dug it out. And this is the area where we're going to put the leach line. And the customer was nice enough to clean all this stuff up and move it all out of the way so we could do the job. I had to dig out that Palo Verde tree right there. And that's John, that's the customer. He's a really nice guy. He helped us out a lot on this job with cleaning it up and stuff, and he was a great conversationalist. Job took a little longer than we expected, but it was because we was enjoying having conversations with him every once in a while throughout the job. And I'm kind of a conversationalist myself, so and here's the back end. This is we brought the septic lines all the way down to the end of the wall there, that brick wall that you see in the background. So this was the garden right behind that. And when I originally took this video, I was thinking that maybe we would run the leach lines through this part of the yard behind the brick wall, but we ended up deciding that it was better to put it right behind me. I'm going to turn around right at the end of that wall. So the corner of this brick wall right there is where the leach lines stopped. Now right here, we're going to move over to this tree that I had to dig out. I started the video a little bit late. I forgot to start it when I started working. I cleared the ground there a little bit where we're going to be digging those leach lines, and then I started to dig this tree out, and I thought, I forgot to put video. So I put the video camera up and started recording. Right here, I'm just realizing that I didn't record, and so I'm walking around the tree to show you guys. And these white lines right there that I'm showing is where we're going to actually dig the leach lines. And I'll get started on that, and then we'll go from there.
nigga, another song. And now from the night till the sun come. I was taught to go hard where I come from. Get that money, nigga, don't be a dumb. If you ain't hustling, then you ain't really want none.
right here, the pen came out of the thumb, and I had to go fish it out of the dirt and get it back in where it's supposed to be, and then I flipped the tractor around because there's a electrical outlet right there just off of the screen, and I went and got my welder so I could weld that pin because it kept falling out all day, and I was getting sick of having to get out of the tractor every 5 minutes and put it back in. So I welded it up in there, and I'm going to have to take some time and fix that the right way. But just for now, I can tack weld it in and it'll stay in its place. And then I'm getting back to work, and as soon as I got through welding that back in, I talked to John there for a few minutes, and it's literally as soon as he walked away, I grabbed a hold of that stump and it broke loose. So that was nice that I got that thing busted out of there. I had to dig it pretty deep, probably 4 or 5 feet deep. It was a pretty big stump. You'll see in a minute when I pull it out. The root ball is pretty big, and I had a little bit of problem getting it out of that hole. I finally rolled it up out of there and hooked it onto the blade and picked it up with the blade and the bucket together and got it over to a big hole that he had dug with his little tractor. And yeah, that thing is pretty good size. Anyway, back to the video. here?
Huh?
Right here?
I don't know. We have this big pile we can push out.
Okay.
And we just dumped that one right down the end.
On the end, right over the pipe?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then call that good. Hey, and that dirt, your backfill,
What?
that big old hole in the back,
Yeah. Fill it with dirt?
fill it with dirt.
Okay. folks, that's the end of the show. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys supporting my channel. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.